Have you ever noticed how brutal we can be to ourselves? You mess something up in a game, bomb a test, or have an awkward social interaction, and suddenly you're beating yourself up for hours. Honestly, if self-criticism were a game boss, most of us would be stuck replaying the same frustrating level over and over again. And speaking of beautiful, relaxing yet introspective games, you probably noticed today's gameplay in the background. Sky, Children of the Light. This game is all about finding inner peace, cooperation, and exploring a beautiful world together. And honestly, it's a perfect metaphor for improving your inner dialogue. Because the truth is, you wouldn't treat the character you meet in Sky as harshly as you treat yourself. Imagine seeing another player struggle and immediately insulting them, criticizing every move. Sounds terrible, right? Yet we do this to ourselves all the time. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel of Jack's Flow, where we embrace the mantra focus, learn, overcome and win. If you are new here, hi, I'm Jack, and my purpose here is to help you by talking about daily struggles, human psychology and personal growth, all applied to geek and nerdy culture, manga, anime, video games and a little bit of music. If you are the kind of person who wants to constantly improve and discover more and more things related to the topics I cover regularly, I invite you to subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss any future updates. It's free and you can always change your mind at any time. The episode is divided into chapters, so you can move around at will to listen to the passages that interest you most. So grab a snack, get cozy, and let's get started. I recently had a conversation with a friend who constantly beats himself up mentally. He's a very old friend of mine, always trying his best, but he never feels like it's enough. So I asked him, would you ever talk to your friends the same way you talk to yourself? He looked shocked, immediately saying, no way Jack, that would crush them. I follow up, okay, would you say these things to your girlfriend? Again, the answer was obvious, absolutely not, she would feel miserable. And yet he, and honestly most of us, have no problem constantly saying those terrible things to ourselves. Think about Sky, Children of the Light for a moment. When you see another player struggling, falling behind or getting lost, your first instinct is to help them, guide them, encourage them, not tear them apart. Why can't we treat ourselves with the same kindness? Here's the reality. Deep down, you are still the same hopeful, innocent kid you were at 5 years old. Back then, all you wanted was to laugh, explore and be happy. That kid didn't disappear, you just layered it with negativity from the world around you. Just like in Sky, every player starts as a childlike being filled with wonder and curiosity, exploring a beautiful yet challenging world. When you criticize yourself harshly, it's as if you are harming that same child inside you who just wants to explore and enjoy life. An interesting thing I noticed a friend doing a few days ago was this. She had set a childhood photo of herself as her phone wallpaper. So now, every time she has a negative thought, she asks herself, would I say this to that kid? That wallpaper serves as a daily reminder to speak gently and kindly to yourself. Just like you would gently guide another player through challenging parts of Sky, Children of the Light. You should also guide yourself gently through life's difficulties. Many of us think others, our family, partner or friends, are the most important, and sure, they matter deeply, but you are actually the most important person in your life. If your energy and mental health drop to zero, you can't support anyone else around you effectively. It's like in Sky, Children of the Light, you can't spread your own light and warmth to others if your own flame is out. You first need to nurture and protect your own inner flame, your mental well-being. Then you can help guide and support others in your life. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's necessary. Some of you might say, Jack, being tough on myself actually motivates me. Believe me, I was the same. For years, I thought having a chip on my shoulder motivated me to get better. But eventually, I realized negativity is a poor fuel. It drains your happiness long term. Instead, I discovered something better: positive dissatisfaction. Think of your journey in sky. You are grateful for each beautiful place you visited. But you still feel inspired to explore more, reach higher, and grow further. You are positively dissatisfied, not because something's wrong, but because there's so much more to see and become. You don't need negativity to motivate yourself. You can feel great where you are now and still aim higher. This is the real motivation that doesn't destroy your mental peace. Here is the main lesson for today's video. Only talk to yourself the way you would talk to someone you love. Imagine playing Sky Children of the Light. Another player makes a mistake or falls behind. Would you immediately call them stupid or worthless? Would you abandon them? Absolutely not. You would gently encourage them, reassure them, maybe even offer a friendly emote or a hand. So, when you make mistakes, whether in real life or your favorite games, why not treat yourself exactly the same way? Encourage yourself gently. Recognize that mistakes are just part of growing, like when you're exploring and figuring things out in Sky. Here is a fun yet powerful challenge. Set your phone wallpaper to a childhood picture of yourself. Every time you start criticizing yourself, glance at the picture. Ask, would I say this to this kid? When negative thoughts appear, imagine yourself as one of the characters in Sky. Would you criticize or guide that character lovingly? Be the gentle guide, not the harsh critic. Self-love isn't being selfish. It's treating yourself the way you naturally treat others in cooperative games like Sky. It's gentle, supportive, and uplifting. You deserve kindness and encouragement from yourself just as much as from anyone else. So, if you find this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe for more geeky personal growth content, and share this episode with a friend who needs a boost in their journey. Remember to tag me on social media if you're journaling or mapping out your future. It's always awesome seeing your progress. Let's build all together this community, leveling up together every single day. As always, focus, learn, overcome, and win. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep leveling up. See you on the next quest.